If you're wondering, in SOX 404B, what happens when a control fails during the walkthrough phase, then this video is for you. And if you're not wondering that, then save your time and click out of this video. This is Kim Lay with A2Q2. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the whole year, what it looks like when a control fails during the walkthrough phase. So what you see on here is a typical timeline of when we would do testing, meaning we start planning in April, we update our documentation in May, and now in June is the time that we would do a walkthrough of a control. So in this case, we're doing a walkthrough which is a test of one. It's to assess whether the design of the control really addresses the risk that you are trying to mitigate or trying to reduce. And here we see that in this case, the control didn't pass. For whatever reason, you haven't designed it with the right accuracy, the precision, or the reports that you're pulling, something is not working with that control. At that stage, when this control, you've determined that the design of the control is not adequate, is not correct, stop. Do not move forward to any testing, because you could test, but you're just wasting your time, you're wasting your money. Your external auditors are going to say, if you have something that's broken, why would you keep doing the same thing that's broken quarter after quarter or month after month? And so instead, what we suggest is fix that control design immediately. Figure out what is it, whether it's the reports that are being used, the level of documentation, the precision at which you're doing it, the person who's being trained, are you gathering the right information to do that reconciliation or to do that particular control? Fix that first. Once you fix that, then you will do another walkthrough. And the second walkthrough is to show how you've changed that original design to make sure that it really is a good design. And while I've put it's July or August, anytime you fix it, you can do a second walkthrough immediately. And then once that's passed, you then need to wait for a period of time when that control is now in place and working before you can test it. So in this case, let's assume that you are a 12/31 year end. From January through June, you've been doing a control, a transactional control, or a weekly control, and now we come to the walkthrough and we figure out it wasn't designed appropriately. If it is a transactional control and you were able to fix it, and now starting from July through September, that control is now able to work well, you would be able to test your Q3. So from July through September, whenever you've been able to fix it. And if you fixed it in August, we would be testing transactions from August to September. And that's why we just say test Q3 whenever it's ready. And I'm then going to assume once we're testing it that when it passes, then we go to the next step and you would retest it in Q4. All the activities that happened from October, November, December, you're testing to make sure that that control continues to work, operate effectively, it was working as you designed it. So that's what happens. And look for the next video if you're curious, well, what happens if a control fails in Q3 or later on? Thank you so much. Have a great day.